Hi guys, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today I'm checking out the Magnate LZR 780s and we are doing a review on these. Now again, like the other Magnates that I did, these are an older model. They've been around a while, and as I said in the previous review on the other model that I did, they've moved away out of the headphone market. But that aside, I still wanted to do these again because these were just different. I mean, there's a lot of headphones on the planet, as you can imagine, and this is it's not just another one of those. It's just got a bit of style to it, and they've used an Italian design company to come up with a really cool design. Let's just have a look at that now. So you can see straight off the bat, it's in a full gloss piano white finish. Obviously, it's a plastic, but they really are the combination of the white and the fawn cups. They really are different. I mean, they're probably ahead of their time. Very futuristic, and again, very nice. I mean, they really have developed probably something very futuristic. Maybe when these did come out, we're probably a bit of ahead of our time, but I've had these for a while. They do sound not bad. I mean, listen, this headphone here is sort of, it's around the 500 odd, around the 550 area when it was out. And I just thought I'd mention it again. If you're looking for something with an Italian design and a German build quality and sound, these could be something to look at. And again, inside the box, you've got an additional cable, the owner's manual. And in here, you've got your standard cable without the volume on it. And inside the little satchel on the side, you have your airline adapter. So I just thought that I had another listen to these just before I went, just to refresh my mind on what they sounded like. And I guess, at that price point, there's a lot of headphones that would be given these a run for their money, and potentially you might find slightly better in some areas. But if you're looking for something different and you're looking for something as a fashion statement and something that's got a bit of that Italian class to it, then these 980s are just absolutely fantastic from that perspective. I found them a little bit tight on the head, but that aside, still very comfortable. It is a closed back headphone, so that's probably normal. And again, they haven't had a lot of run-in time with these sorts of products. Probably going to need to wear them for a time to settle in. But if you are looking for something of that caliber, something a little different, very classy, and I think they'd be fantastic. I mean, as you can see, airline adapter. They've obviously designed for travelling, and I think if you're looking at a headphone for its purpose of what it's been made for, as an airline, it certainly will blow away the airline headphone, undoubtedly. And I think that it's just something that is different. And I think if you are looking for something like that, again, you may already have a set and go, yeah, I take on board what you're saying. We bought them because they were fashionable. The sound is very good for what it is, or it could have a little bit more bass or this or that. I mean, clarity-wise, they're very clean. They're very, very precise. The bass is different. And then again, if you're not in, if you're, it's not an overstated bass. I'd certainly say it's a very flat headphone, which is a good and a bad thing. Some people like a little bit of bass to their music, and some people like it a little bit more natural or flat, which would be my terminology. These would probably tick the box off, but I just think they're worth something. If you get an opportunity to have a listen to them, or you see a set floating around, you might want something of the past. And as I said, they're futuristic, so even purchased today, in another 20 years' time, that could be where we're heading. I think they really, you can see even, they've got the stitching. They really have made a fantastic product in the sense of the design side of things. And as I said, if you're looking at them in the way I am, as a designer headphone, they've got the sound quality, but they're focused around that Italian design. I think you couldn't go wrong with a set of these, and I think there's a few floating around, not many these days in our part of the world, but if you do find a set, probably worth getting hold of a set. I know a few people have bought some, and they've said they've been absolutely fantastic. They absolutely love them. For me, I like them just because they're different, and they got that Italian design. They got that stitching. There's certainly something very, very unique And musically, they're okay. I mean, I wouldn't call them an entry level headphone, but nor would I call them a hi-fi headphone. I'd call it probably an in between sort of hi-fi stereo headphone. Certainly one of the nicer ones, but you certainly wouldn't be disappointed. They're not a horrible headphone, that's for sure. But anyway, I just thought that it would be nice to look at these, as you know, this is probably the last set that I've got floating around. So I thought I'd do it before I don't get an opportunity to do this. So I hope you've enjoyed today's review on the Magnate LZR 780 premium headphones. Now I also thought I'd mention too, I mean, it's not just that. They've got the Kibble 40mm tech driver in it. There is some cool technology in these things. I mean, they're 32 ohm. They can generate 120 dB on your ears, which is a bit of, that'd certainly knock your ears about. It's got the neodymium magnet system, and also, it weighs in at 268 grams, which again is not very heavy. So just something to consider. If you do see a set floating around, you might go, hey, something worth looking at. Other than that, again, thank you for tuning into AB Sound Advice, and hopefully today you enjoyed today's review of the Magnate LZR 780 premium headphones. You have a great day.